Enter Three Witches by Caroline B. Cooney.
Enter Three Witches is a twist off of the well-known Shakespearean play Macbeth. This novel's plotline is very similar to Shakespeare's Macbeth. It includes some of the same characters like Macbeth, Lady Macbeth, King Duncan, Banquo, Flance, the Macduffs, and Three Witches. However, we are introduced to new characters in this novel like Lady Mary of Shield, Satan, Ildred, Swin, and Father Ninian. These characters help us find out the things that are left unsaid at the end of Macbeth. First, the novel starts off with the same scene from Macbeth, where Macbeth and Banquo meet the three witches in the forest. However, in Enter Three Witches, Lady Mary is there watching secretively. The three witches tell Macbeth that he will be the Thane of Cawdor and that he will be the king. They then proceed to tell Banquo that he will be greater than Macbeth and that he will be lesser than Macbeth. They also tell him that his children will be king one day. Banquo isn't very fazed by what these three witches tell him. It is not the same for Macbeth, though. When Macbeth finds out that he really is the Thane of Cawdor, he cannot get the idea out of his mind that he will be king one day. And all the while, Lady Mary of Shield finds out that her father was a traitor and is going to be killed. When King Duncan announces that Malcolm will be king, Macbeth is enraged. Macbeth tells about these events to his wife, Lady Macbeth, by sending her a letter. She is ecstatic that he will be king. She is the one who eventually convinces Macbeth to kill King Duncan. So, when the king comes to Macbeth's castle, Macbeth kills him in his sleep. He and his wife cover it up by blaming it on the guards that they got drunk. When everyone finds out the next morning, Macbeth kills the guards and blames it on them because he said that he was just so angry, so he killed the king. The king's sons know something is up, so they leave and they go to different directions. Apparently, the people see that as guilt and blame them for the murder of their own father, King Duncan. The people proceed to say that Macbeth should be king and that this is what he has become. He has several ceremonies to become king, more than usual. Maybe he can actually believe he is king. During this time, Satan has promised Lady's married hand for marriage. He wants the money and land that comes from her. He has promised her hand because he did King Macbeth a favor. He killed Banquo, and he was the third murderer. He is the man who cut off his own baby's fingers to give to the witches. Macbeth's rule is full of murder and fear, and all the while, Flance becomes a hero in this novel and makes a plan with the kings and sons and Donalbain Malcolm to overthrow Macbeth. Flance is also in love with Lady Mary. Macbeth then finds the witches and is told something very important information. Macbeth is told that he cannot be defeated unless Dunstan Forest moves to the castle. He is also told that he cannot be killed by anyone born from a woman. Dunstan Forest then moves when the soldiers cut down branches as a disguise. Flance opens up the gate to let the soldiers in to defeat Macbeth. Then Macduff, who was born cut out of his mother, then kills Macbeth. Then the man who had killed his own family. Malcolm is then named king and gives Lady Mary's hand in marriage to Flance. Overall, a happy ending and an incredible twist to Macbeth.
Macbeth? How extraordinary. Where is his squire Satan, or Lord Ross, Lord Lennox, and the other officers? Have I been here on the moor so long that the battle is already over, and the soldiers are coming home? Oh, how my fingers are prickling again. Something bad must be happening.
Hail, Thane of Glamis! Hail, Thane of Cawdor!
Oh, could it be my father? It's surely not my father.
Thane of Cawdor!
Well, they aren't very good seers if they can't see who's standing right in front of them.
I am am the Thane of Glamis, not the Thane of Cawdor. Why, the Thane of Cawdor is a gentleman of prosperity and in good health.
No, he is none of that. Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor. All hail Macbeth, who shall be king hereafter.
My turn, you skinny old hags. Look into the seats of time and tell me my fate.
You, Banquo, you will be lesser than Macbeth and greater, not so happy, yet happier. Sire of kings, but not king yourself.
Wait, no, stay! Tell us more. Why have you brought us on this blasted heath of yours today? Come back!
Blasted must have a double meaning, windblown, but also cursed.
Where have they gone?
We must have imagined it, unless, of course, they are right, and they do know everything. And you, my friend, will be king, not to mention the Thane of Cawdor. Isn't that how the song went?
I hear a much different song.
When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, roar, and rain. When the burly's done. When the battle's lost and won.
Lord Macbeth, Banquo, it's Ross. Where are you?
Over here!
The king sent me to find you. Here, we win the finest battle anyone could ask for, and you two ride off on some errand? Tonight, we rest at Forest, the king's palace, but tomorrow, we will go to Inverness. King Duncan will pay you both for the honors you earned today, but first, the honor, my Lord Macbeth, is mine. I am privileged to report that you, Macbeth, are now the Thane of Cawdor.
But the Thane of Cawdor lives.
For the moment, it turns out there were two traitors, not just MacDonald. Cawdor also went over to Norway. We captured him, and King Duncan has given the order. Cawdor will be executed tomorrow.
Welcome back to WYFF News with Mallory Smith. Today we are discussing the latest greatest news on the newest hit novel of Enter Three Witches. Here to share with you some of the biggest themes of this new novel in our pop culture section of today, we have LaQuanda. LaQuanda is the biggest fan of this new series book, and you see, I'll let her explain it for herself. LaQuanda, come on out.
What's up, Mallory?
Mrs. Smith. How are you today?
Doing good, Mallory.
Why don't you tell us about some of the themes that you've heard from Enter Three Witches?
Oh, LaQuanda has the themes. Okay, now. In Enter Three Witches, there's an important thing you have to know now. An important theme to this novel is that sometimes getting what one wants is not always worth what one has to do and what it will do to them. Macbeth, he betrays many people who trusted him and cared for him. He killed a king who he knew was a good person. Macbeth wanted power. He did whatever it took to get it. Macbeth killed many and began to ignore the love of his life, Lady Macbeth. By the end of this novel, he lost everything he had. He began as an honest and honorable man, and he ended his life completely different. His desire to get what he wants, power, led to the downfall and his eventual death. This time shows that sometimes getting what one wants is not always worth losing who you are and dying. Peace out. Deuces. I had fun. And those are things you gotta do. Themes. Deuces. Peace out.
Wow. Thank you, LaQuanda, for that incredible, wow, for a more subtle, calming point of view about the themes of Enter Three Witches. Here, again, we have Lily Vanderbilt. Help me welcome Lily Vanderbilt. Lily? Welcome. What do you have to say about the themes of Enter Three Witches?
Well, I would say the most important theme is that good always triumphs over evil.
Yes.
Good might lose some battles, but overall they win the war. Malcolm's father was viciously murdered by Macbeth. And Banquo also murdered by Satan. But in the end, Macbeth is murdered, and Malcolm takes his rightful place on the throne. Fleance kills Satan and marries Lady Mary.
Well, I do agree with you that that is a very important scene and theme of the book. For all of those who haven't read it yet, I would keep a wide eye open for this theme. Thank you, Miss Lily. We'll talk to you later. See you later. Alright, welcome back to WYFF News 4. I'm Mallory Smith, and as you may have heard earlier, we were talking about the themes of Enter Three Witches. And I'd like to share with you my favorite theme, which is how to face the courage of a hopeless situation. In Enter Three Witches, Mary and Fleance are two examples of this courage. Mary showed courage when she feared for her life, and when her father and betrothed were declared traitors. After Macbeth became king, she feared that Macbeth had nothing to do with her. When she learned that the man she was supposed to marry was responsible for Banquo's death, she had the courage to warn Lady Macbeth when Satan was assigned to kill her and her family. Fleance had the courage to go behind enemy lines and provide a way for Malcolm to invade, but despite his fears and the risk involved, he was able to pull through. And overall, as quoted in Princess Diaries, courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the judgment that something else is more important than fear. And overall, I think we can all learn from these lessons, and we can all take something from these. And that's all for tonight's show. Thank you for watching. Bye!
Hello, Mallory. How are you? Oh, I'm too country. I'm sorry.
Hello, and welcome back to WYFF4 News with Mallory Sanders. I'm not Mallory. I'm Carol. I'm not Carol.
We're all ready to leave, so we're sucking at it.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of hungry. Like,
Monica, they can't see my head because your butt.
I'm privileged to report to you, Macbeth, are now the Thane of Cawdor.
Never mind. Over it. Psh, word. I'm out of here. Deuces. See you later. Thank you, Mallory, for your time. Peace.